Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be having our weekly catch-up, and we are going to be talking about something new that I'm going to try and bring to the channel. So without further ado, let's get into it. Right, so where do we begin? It's Friday the 22nd of May. The sun is shining. There's hardly a cloud in the sky. It's a bit breezy today, but it's still pretty good. I've had some good news with regards to going back to work. I should be going back to work on the 1st of June, which is just over a week away from now. Hopefully I'll be back to work and everything will be back to normal. Also, what I'm trying to do with this particular kind of video, it's a bit of an experimentation really. I mean, the first video I did went all right. It's had a fair, well, I say a fair amount of views, spent at 40-50 odd views at the moment, but the video is only a week old. And I'm trying to do a weekly video as of last week. It may not be the same day each week, but it's going to be at least once a week that I'd put out a video because, you know, statistics and stuff. So yeah, where do we go from here? So update on with the whole coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you guys call it in your part of the world. Hopefully Boris Johnson is going to be opening up shops and stuff at the beginning of June, probably mid-June, knowing him. I don't know if anyone's been following the news or social media with regards to the whole Bill Gates scandal. I didn't find this out till a couple of days ago, that apparently the Italian Parliament want to arrest him on crimes of humanity. Yeah, a boffin's going to be arrested apparently in Italy for crimes against humanity. I don't know the ins and outs of this sort of thing. I've only really heard and read things online, you know, as you do. Apparently he's been involved in a secret conspiracy in Nigeria to create a COVID-19 antivirus, and apparently, according to other publications, that he's also involved in some sort of, you know, chemical culling of the world by 10 to 15%. How true that is, I don't know. Also, I don't know if anyone's been watching the news in the UK. Boris Johnson, initially, this is as of yesterday morning, so the Thursday 21st of May, he announced in the morning that he was going to charge or apply a surcharge to immigrant workers or migrant workers that were living and working in the UK, both porters, janitors, well, cleaners, and anyone to do with that sort of stuff, that he was going to add a surcharge to. But thankfully, the power of common sense and the power of the people has actually made him overturn that, so it's now not going to happen, which is a fucking good thing in my opinion. Also, where are we? I've got my notes here, hang on. I'm so unprepared for this, it's ridiculous. Where are we? I do apologise, folks. Oh yeah, this whole clapping thing that people are doing on a Thursday, I understand why you're doing it, but in all essence, it's fucking hypocritical. And you're going to wonder why I'm saying it. Let me put this into perspective for you. The people that are the key workers, so doctors, nurses, porters, roads cleaners, you know, lorry drivers, for instance, you know, the people that help with keeping this country going through this whole corona crisis, they are being made to work and work and work, so that we, the normal average people like myself, like you guys, you know, all the ones that have normal retail jobs, you know, the ones that have been furloughed and all the rest of it, you know, okay, in one instance, being furloughed is a good thing, and in other instances it's not. I mean, for example, it's shit for the self-employed. It's shit for people on minimum wage, but it is what it is for the time being. And yeah, it's basically these people that are on furlough, that are going to beaches and parks and having social gatherings and stuff like that, they do not take into consideration what other people have to go through for them to be able to do it. It's like, you know, you see, let's say cleaners, porters, road sweepers, people that do deliveries for food shops and stuff like that, and all the key workers that you see, they're having to work doubly hard and take double the risk for the rest of us. And in my opinion, it's a bit of a piss take that, not necessarily, I don't do it, but I'm saying there are people out there that are having social gatherings and going out and spending 3 or 4 hours in a park and are not giving a flying fuck about anyone else. Those are the sort of people that I'm talking about. Those are the fucking hypocrites. And I think it's ridiculous. And another thing that was also brought up in the news recently, that the government have found, I use the term loosely, found £150 million, I think it is, through dormant funds from wherever they found it, And instead of giving it to the nurses and the doctors and all the people that deserve a pay rise, they're giving it to social enterprises. I mean, I'm not being funny with you, but what the fuck is a social enterprise? You know, you're there to do a job. As the government, you're supposed to be looking after the everyday man. People like me, people like my missus who's got disabilities, you know, working class people, families, you know, all those sort of people, that whole entire bubble of people that are suffering this through the COVID-19 bollocks, they are not getting what they deserve, in my opinion. You should be looking after the people that are looking after us. I say doctors but they're on a lot of money as it is, but you know, NHS workers, NHS bank workers, you know, the part-timers that get drafted in at the last minute, porters, cleaners, people that are providing care in the community, people that work in nursing homes, all those sort of people should be put on a fucking pedestal and absolutely honoured and have tributes paid to them on a daily. It's like, nah, what are you people doing? Pull your heads out your ass and sort out the people that deserve to be sorted out. You know, we don't ask for this, but when it happens, we have to deal with it. You know, as a country, we have dealt with it in an okay kind of way. I mean, nowhere near as good as, say, New Zealand, for example, and considering the size of that country, they've only had, 25, 30 deaths of a population of like 1.2 billion people or something like that. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't do geography, but it's just fucking mental. It really, 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 really fucking grinds my gears and makes me blow smoke out my arse when, you know, the people that deserve to be looked after aren't being looked after. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with this country? It's like, I can't be bothered with it, you know what I mean? It's just fucking lunacy. On a slightly sadder note, if you follow things like World Superbikes, MotoGP and so on, you will also know that it is the anniversary of Nicky Hayden's death. If you don't know who he is, I'll throw a picture up on the screen while I'm talking about him. He was an American rider. He won the AMA Superbike title. He then went on to, I think he did one season in World Superbikes and then moved on to MotoGP, where I think it was 2012, I think it was 2013. I'll find out the exact date for you, and I'll put again over a picture up or a description down below, where he won his one and only MotoGP world title. And there's a famous picture of him, I think it was at Laguna Seca, where he stops at the side of the track, he's bawling his eyes out because he's so emotional about it all, and his dad comes out either over the pit wall or wherever he's come from, and it's just such a, you know, beautiful thing to watch, you know, a father embracing his son who's actually fulfilled his dream. And you know, it's a really, really powerful picture, and I'll try and find a picture of that and I'll again stick that on the video as I'm talking. Other than that, not really much else to report. That's I will hopefully be getting the bike out soon. Once that company that I've been talking with, ASR, finished doing what they're doing to her. Obviously, I still need to do that little reveal video of what they've done to it and what I've done to it over the lockdown period. But that will be coming fairly soon. Also, I've got a couple of merch ideas floating around in my head, and I've got down on paper that I want to see if anyone's interested in it. I'm looking to possibly start doing t-shirts. I've got a couple of ideas I'm gonna throw out to people to see what they think. If you haven't seen them, they'll be on my Instagram account. I'll put a link to it in the description. Plus, it's also on my Facebook, Rolling Thunder Motovlogs page. Again, I'll put a link in the description. Other than that, guys, you know, I'm really, really grateful for the continued support on the channel. We're still just over 3,500 subscribers, well, just under 3,500 subscribers, which is absolutely fucking epic, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It means the world to me. It helps keep me motivated and it helps keep me wanting to do the videos that I do. Hopefully, once this whole COVID-19 is over and done with, you'll be seeing track day videos, you'll be seeing more first ride videos, and definitely more product videos. I know I've been threatening to do a video on that new leather jacket I bought. That will definitely be happening either at some point this week or probably early part of next week, just before I go back to work, so it'll give you guys something to watch while I'm toiling away at work, shall we say. And yeah, other than that, as always, guys, girls, you know, thank you so much for the support. Thank you for being there. Thank you for comments. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spreading the word. And hopefully, with any luck, in the near future, we'll get there like those big guys like Waterific, Chase on Two Wheels, Do It Dan, Motornosity, all those big guys that I follow and look up to. Also another one, another guy that I look up to, Baron von Grumble, Alistair Fagan, 44 Teeth. You know, I could go on forever. You know, you guys are the motivation and the inspiration that keep us as small motovloggers going, and it gives us something to work towards. You know, YouTube is a very, very difficult and competitive marketplace, I suppose you could call it, and I'm still learning the tricks of the trade. It will take me a little while, but like I say, with your continued support, with everything that's hopefully going to be coming soon, all the merch I'm hoping to start making, all the new subscribers, and like I say, thank you again for all the new subscribers that have joined recently. Thank you for keeping the channel ticking over. Thank you for watching my videos. And, you know, like I said, I don't know what else I can say. You know, you guys have been there for a lot, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. But enough of the mushiness. This is Rolling Thunder saying, look after each other, be good, be safe, and as always, adios.